Okay.
Okay, hello friends. So today we have a very special guest, and why I'm telling is special because it's first time for me that someone is joining us from Hong Kong. Yes, friends, all the way from Hong Kong. We have Mike Zhang with us today.
Yeah.
He's having 19 years of total experience, and from last 12 years, he working as a agile coach, as a Scrum Master. So it's a great honor for us, honestly, Mike, to have you on our show today. Um, uh, Friends, a little bit about Mike. He's agile coach. He's a DevOps champion. He has done his SPC long back, and today he's going to help us with test automation thing with BDD with some real life examples. So this session is going to be very informative. And welcome again, Mike. And
Yeah.
yep, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Nice to meet you. Yeah. I'm so glad to this chance to introduce these small tools. Why I wanted to introduce these tools? Because previously we conducted the test automation and the TDD and the BDD. We use Cucumber. After in the usage of Cucumber, we face some problem. One problem is the product owner, they refuse to edit the TXT file in the Git. They are business people. They want to use the Excel and or Word or something else to show their what they want. But Cucumber use a .feature file to record the steps into the Git. So that's a gap. This is one. Another one is, for some test data, it needs a table, the big table. We maintain the big table in the TXT file, the dot feature file. If we need some adjustment, we need to face the problem. That's why. So idea emerging. I say if the PO and the BA like Excel, shall we use Excel as well to provide the data and also collect the requirements? That's why I want to try to use Excel as a tool to support BDD. That's why I name it Excel BDD.
Great, Mike. Please go ahead. Thanks.
Okay, so let me show my screen to, I want to show how to use these tools. Yeah. At the beginning, I think it is obviously we need to import this tool. This is the maven.pm POM file. You can see here it's quite simple dependency. This one, com.excelbdd is one. Then this is first step. The second step, we just use it directly. Let me show this example. This example is the same as the Cucumber example. Cucumber released a 10 minutes tutorial to introduce Cucumber. Let me show that page. Here. This is the very famous Cucumber 10 minutes tutorials. It is quite simple to test the Friday. This is the .feature file in Cucumber. Given today is Sunday, when I ask whether it's Friday yet, then I should be told no, such as this very simple example. Yeah, I want to implement in Excel BDD. So here we got this Excel file. This is a path, the file path. Then we got this data into stream. This is method from the JUnit 5. We use JUnit 5 as the framework, test framework. Then we here see a behavior.get example stream. This is file path. This is a Friday check. This is the name of the sheet. So let me show the Excel here. Yeah, this is the sheet name, Friday check. Let me show this data. This data is quite simple. Here is the parameter name grid. Here is the parameter name, the day, the answer. This is the test data. Also, we call it specification by example. This is example data. Sunday should be no, nope. Friday should be TGIF. This comes from the cucumbers example. Same data, but we put into the Excel, use this format. Yeah, so this is a description of this, let's say it's a story. It's a user story given day, also a given Wednesday, the statement of the this story. So we can got this data into the stream. Then we use GNet 5. This is a parameterized test, the name index test with map. We put show these parameters into here. This master source is the provided example list, this one here. Then we can got all parameters in here. We put the parameter into a map object. Then we can use the get, this map parameters dot get to get any parameters. Then we invoke this is Friday, got the actual answer. We compare the actual answer with the expected answer. This expected answer is stored in the Excel. So I want to run it. Yeah, this is the result. Let me show here. This is a joint window. We can see here 1, 2, 3, 4. The test with map. This is the parameter values show in the this window. And also we output all this information here. I use this show map, this function to show what the map is. So let's back to that Excel. So that's all for current data. I want to test one more. That is that should be nope. Save this Excel. Then we run this test again. So you can see there are 5 groups of data. So we got 5 test case results. So this is what prepared. I think this should be a very quick and demo. And also I think it should be very easy to use. Okay. The next is just for decoration. Yeah. Okay. I just this. Yeah. This is just for make the format consistent. Yeah. Okay. That's all for my demo.
Okay, Mike. And would you also like to help us with anything with the TDD or any other approach, or if you want to share any other best practices which you are using in your project with respect to automation, which other people can also bring on in their project.
Okay. Yeah, this is a very simple demo. Actually, it supports the TDD and the BDD. Yeah, let me show some complex example. Yeah, so here. Let's say here, we want to, the previous example is just to check the Friday. Yeah, let's say we want to check all the weekdays. Yeah, so we first show the specification, what we want by the Excel. So let me copy this. We call it day check. Yeah, this time we want to check the so it's the same day. Suppose we set this parameter as a day 2. This is I want to show is requirements. Maybe PO or BA write down their requirements into Excel. They make some change according to the previous requirement. Yeah, it's same day. So let's say if we put a Friday, should be same if we put all Friday, because all is same. Then this is a data example data we prepared. Then we back to the implementation. We start from the test. Let's say if we yeah, it's a blank test. Let me copy something or quick. Actually, it's quite the same. We got the parameters from the map. So here at the beginning, if we want to make sure we can go to the example data, we can show the data first. Okay. Now the sheet is week check. Here, sorry, day check. Let me change it to day check. Change it to another sheet. Then this same file. Then we want to see whether we can get to the data. So let me run this. You can see we got the data. We already got the data. You can day 2. Yeah. So for the implementation, we can string actual. Is that day I prepared this function. The day 1 and day 2 is in the map parameters. So that is the first is day. The second is day. Day 2. Yeah, this is actual answer. Let me copy the same. Yeah. We suppose we complete the implementation of this function, so we can run it. Yeah, pass. Then we only check the Friday. So from the test data, from Excel, we can add more. For example, we expand this table. Monthly data, maybe let's say we test the Tuesday. Yeah, then should be TGIF. Or then, okay, let's extend the one group data first. Let me input a wrong answer. Yeah, let's put the wrong answer first. Yeah. I saved. Then we can run here. Yeah, you can see the new data brings a fail. Let's say the expected node, but it was TGIF. So this problem is data problem. So let me correct here. This is it. Yeah, that's it. Run it again. Yeah, all passed. So let me back to the Excel. You can see we expand the tested data easily. If also we can enhance the requirements easily. Then if the BA or PO from the business side, they use Excel. I think no one can reject to use Excel. Also, and from the test perspective, they can add the new data very easily. You know, if the developer after the development add some data, but for the tester, they want to cover more scenario. Then the tester can use this method to expand what they want. They can organize more test data into this Excel table. keep the format. Yeah. So this is what I want to show. This is let's say based on the context of the requirements in the Excel. We can always upgrade our requirements and update the test data concurrently, so we can maintain whole requirements with the implementation. Then use this test automation to keep the system comply with the requirements. That's just to say the three amigos, the product manager or product owner, and the developer, the tester, three amigos can coordinate their work. Between based on this Excel. I think it's quite easy to understand. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
I think it's very good and informative session. It's crisp. You have demonstrated whatever is required. And I'm totally agree with you. With Excel, anyone can use Excel for creating their test cases, and then they can leverage this Excel sheet. So yeah, thanks a lot, Mike, for this session today.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Thanks. And I hope like we will meet again with some new topic in future, Mike.
Oh yeah. If some audience some question, if they need further illustration or demo, yeah, actually today I prepare two very simple example. Yeah. If we need a further investigation, I would like to share what the latest progress. Yeah, actually we maintain these tools. Want to cover the major languages. So far, we have Java, we have PowerShell, we have actually .NET is on the road. Yeah, so far we just begin this this component.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Mike. Today again, one more time, thank you, Mike.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.